Hi guys, tonight's class is going to be about impromptu topics. So, impromptu topics are actually quite an interesting subject because there are many times when you have to speak about things that you haven't prepared about. If you're good at if speaking impromptu, it means that your mind is processing things much faster, you're much more confident, and you can speak in a very well structured manner. And it's a very important thing that I feel that every single person must be doing. I'm going to give you topics which are going to be very simple, something very generic that anybody can speak on, but I would like you guys to speak on it. So Tirth, hi, can I hear you?
Yeah. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. So Tirth, here's something that I want you to be doing. I have been seeing your stories related to something when you're picking up cigarette butts.
Yeah.
And I'd love for you to speak about that. What's the problem? Why are you doing it? And I saw your article as well on the news. So how's everything going around? And I would like for you to shed a bit of light that what is the real problem out there and what were you guys doing?
Okay. So that is a very much interesting topic to discuss actually. So what is happening is cigarette itself is an air polluting like stuff. Okay. So what happens is in cigarette butts there are a lot of like a microplastic. The cigarette butt is made up of microplastic. People think actually it is made up of cottons or something like that, but it is actually a microplastic which is highly toxic. Like, do you know that? Did you have like any information on cigarette butt?
I didn't know that.
Like,
I thought it was made of paper completely.
so it is made up of microplastic, which is really highly toxic, and it is cellulose acetate. The name of that plastic is cellulose acetate. So what happens is if this enters into human food chain, it can actually disrupt our not only our physical structures or organs, it can also disrupt our psychological behavior. So how it enters our food chain is through the fish, like all the waste that we are dumping on the water bodies. What is happening is cigarette butts are the microplastics are getting dissolved on that water, and what is happening is fish are eating that microplastic, and due to which fishes are eating those microplastics, and due to which that toxic chemical is entering into their body, and we are consuming that fish. So actually we are consuming that microplastic. So the thing is like it is so much highly toxic that it can kill a fish within 24 hours. In just 24 hours it can kill a single fish. So that is why we are collecting those microplastic. Now we are going to give it to a startup company who is using that butts, cigarette butts, for like pillowcases, then pillow and sponge ball type of thing, and they are going to recycle them and they are going to use it for all those stuff. And apart from that, the yellow plastic, the yellow paper that is covering that entire microplastic, that yellow paper is used for mosquito repellent and those mortines and stuff. So we are going to give that to another startup guys, and they will be doing those parts. So we are recycling that like we are collecting that cigarette butts from, like we're doing butter rush from all over India, like various states. We started it from Kolkata, and now we are doing it on Dehradun. Soon we will be doing it on Mumbai and all that stuff, and we are going to like give them. And all of these are like probably we are actually doing it on leadership of Needed. That guy is like really good, and he's a top-notch environmentalist. So that is what we have been doing till now. So it is on the basic stage
Pretty good, yeah.
of our
Pretty
start.
good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Very good initiative, first of all. I definitely would like to point this out that I think it's a very, very good initiative and very well done by you all, whoever's initiative it is, and whatever you guys are doing. I mean, it started something small, but I think the way that you've been doing it, I think it's brilliant. I've been seeing you guys on newspapers and everywhere else. And yeah, my best
Yeah.
wishes in that regard, of course. Let's go one step at a time. We understood Tirth and he spoke pretty well. And you'll realize that, if I probably gave him a title randomly about something that he didn't know, the confidence level goes down. But he's been doing this quite actively. And today, as I spoke to him, you could clearly feel that he's pretty confident about what he has to speak, and his speech automatically improves compared to a topic that I give him where he doesn't have information on. So, first thing is, if you actually know about the topic, you'd realize that your communication is far better than when you don't know about the topic, because you're figuring out what to speak. Here, he already knew what to speak. So, the focus was not on what I have to speak, the focus was on for people to understand the message in as simple words as possible. Because his idea was to send the message to people, and that is the reason, that is where I feel that the communication level goes better. Let's go to the next person here. And Asta, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Hi Asta, what do you do?
Hello, sir. I do engineering
Oh, engineering
in IT.
इंजीनियरिंग इन आईटी. चलो थोड़ा सा बेटर हो गया. सबसे ज़्यादा मुझे बुरी हालत लगती है इंजीनियरिंग मैकेनिकल वालों की. I don't know if there's any mechanical person. Oh, Tirth raises his hand. How interested are you in IT?
I'm interested.
You are? Okay. Which specialization do you want to go into?
So I currently know Java and I'm into Android development.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Front end, back end?
Like right now it's front end, but I'm going towards back end.
Okay. So clearly you know a little bit about Android. So I would want you here to tell the people who want to get into the field of Android development, what is the first level? Like if somebody wants to make a career in Android app development, what's the first level and what are the steps they need to go to so that the path is on the right way? What do you think? Like if you just imagine everybody here, your job is to ensure that one of these people actually get influenced by you and decide that, yeah, I'm going to make a career in Android development. So here's your job. So you just have to tell them what is the first step of coding, where do you start, and etc. etc. Let's begin.
So yeah, Android development is basically done in two languages mainly. One is Java and second is Kotlin. So first of all, let's understand why to do Android development. So we can do Android development because there is a lot of opportunities that are being created in the past 10 years. So this field was really unknown before 10 years, but now this field is emerging and it has a high potential. You can see every startup business requires their apps. In fact, even the smallest of the startup now need their app. So if you learn Android development, you'll be in great demand. The way to learn Android development is really to take a course. You can start by doing it on YouTube and then see if you are really inclined towards it, you have interest towards it, and then you can pursue it. Once you take a course, I think it's not enough just to take a course. You really need to look if there are people around you who are learning Android development so that you can discuss with them.
Pretty good job, Asta. Very nice done. And we could kind of hear the passion in her voice that, guys, you have to do it and everything. And I think that's a pretty good thing. So I love the way that she communicated. And I don't know if somebody is not here, like if somebody's here from a non-technical background, but I think she explained it pretty well. I think that she did a pretty good job in explaining it. What are the steps? I remember every single thing she said. And yeah, I think it was a very good work on explaining it. I think good job, Asta. I think that overall, the design of how you spoke it, I think was very good, very well structured, very well done. अब आते हैं फाहद के पास, हमारे जो लास्ट कंटेस्टेंट या कुछ भी बोलना है यहाँ पे. बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग होगा फाहद की कुछ कथाएं सुनने में. So Fahad, about Fahad, I already know a little bit, so it'll be interesting to just give him a topic. So hi Fahad, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing good. Now I know this thing about Fahad, okay? And Fahad, मैं पहले conscious कर रहा हूँ तुम्हें by saying something like this, that I know that Fahad, if he gets enthusiastic about one topic, he can go on and on and on and on and on. So
Yeah.
let's see. Today, I am going to give you a topic that you're super fascinated about to speak. But can you actually realize when to stop and how to make it interesting for the people who are really not interested in that topic? Perhaps. Okay?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. So let's try that. Okay, I'm going to give you a topic which you really love talking about. I want you to talk about, okay, have you been able to see Dragon Ball Super? No, Dragon Ball Black, something Black Goku jisme aa rahe hain. Have you been able?
Super. It is super.
Super, right? Can you tell a little bit about Dragon Ball Super? Let's talk about that. What can you talk about Dragon Ball Super that makes people a little excited around anime and the Dragon Ball series?
So like I can start, right?
Go ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Fahad Khan, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about animation, specifically from the side of Japan. So there are different kinds of animation, and today I'm going to talk about more Asia specific. So how many of you all know about animated movies? Like how many of you have seen any Disney movies, animated Disney movies? If you have seen any of the Disney movies, can you put any yes or I, anything? Yeah, Tirth has seen. So just like those movies, Japanese animated movies also have a story, a main lead character, and they follow around. So the part about this is that this series, which I'm going to talk about, goes by the name Dragon Ball Z Super, and it also follows a story of a main character and with his friends. So you can imagine like Harry Potter with his friends. So now I'm going to share like quick three things about Dragon Ball Super, and it is like at this point they come to know there are many universes. Uh, Among them, it is like a multiverse. How many of you know about multiverse? Like there is a trailer coming very soon, in Marvel. Do you all watch Marvel movies? Is there anyone who has seen any of the Marvel movies recently? Yeah. So so now they are talking about lot of Spider-Man coming in one movie. So the concept is like multiverse. There are many universes just like ours. So in Dragon Ball Z Super, there are in Dragon Ball Z Super the ultimate creator. The concept is that there is an ultimate creator who created these different versions of universes, and now this creator is kind of fed up and bored, so he organizes a tournament. It is like Squid Game, like we discussed it earlier, whoever wins gets the trophy. So just like that, in this tournament where all the universes participate with their greatest fighters participate, and whoever gets eliminated, their universe is destroyed or like completely done and dusted. One of the Thanos dialogue, but then again, so let me come back to this. So yes, now till now, do you all have any doubt about this? Well, Bisho, please say yes or I will explain it again or anything like that. So okay, let me just comment. There are multiverses, lot of universes made by one god, kind of a person. He organizes a tournament when he gets bored, and whoever gets eliminated is wiped out of the existence. And this is the story mostly of Dragon Ball Super. And now finally I'm going to conclude this by saying the reason why you should watch this is because it is exciting, and it has lots of twists and turns, and yeah, it will be very beginning kind of a thing, a really good story which will introduce you to a lot of concepts about humanity and philosophy as along. That's it. The Dragon Ball Z Super, a very big topic, but yeah, this is me.
Fahad signing off. But okay, so here you realize, I mean, I can totally feel Fahad because there's so much in that universe, and I know how badly he wanted to speak more and more and more, and he had to kind of end it by saying that, okay, to conclude, I would like to say this. because there's obviously a lot of things to say. And but the thing is, this is actually quite interesting. I do want to try this out with one more person who would like to volunteer, perhaps. And yeah, okay, Teeth wants to volunteer. Cool. Okay, let's give it to Teeth. So Teeth, I'm gonna do one thing. Okay, I'm gonna give you probably a movie or show or something, which probably some people have not seen. And let's see, can you make people excited about people to see that? And do you know when to stop? The right amount to stop where people stop getting bored. It's very interesting to know when to stop, because if you go on and on, people will get bored. So let's see that. Okay. Let's try to give you something like Shanchi.
Very much. Yeah, Shanchi.
Okay, I haven't watched it. Get me excited towards it so that I turn on Disney Hotstar where it's actually coming. So let's see how can you actually get me excited about Shang-Chi.
Okay. So spoiler ahead. If you are a
Marvel fan, no, you cannot give spoilers. You have to get me excited, not give spoilers.
Okay. This is challenging. Okay. So Shang-Chi is basically, the Thanos' incident, right? Like Thanos, what he did with this universe. So from the story continues, and there was a secret part of the Marvel. Like, this is the most interesting part that Marvel always does with most of its movies. Is like there is always a twist, and there is always people from another angle or another continent who is a superhero, but they actually are not in contact with Avengers, and they eventually come and become the part of Avengers. So that is what Marvel has been doing for the last 10 years, like developing each individual heroes and giving them proper identities. So this time you are going to experience absolutely different class of hero. Like he is literally different. Like everyone is genius or something like that, but it has an ancient touch. Like it comes from these powers. His powers comes from higher power. Okay. So, and what he does is, and another thing which I don't want to give you as a spoiler, but you may feel interested after knowing this. The guy is the oldest guy on the earth, not that Shang-Chi hero. There is one guy who is one of the oldest guy on earth, and he has this special power. So this might make you curious about what it is, and you will really enjoy this movie. And apart from that, the animation and graphical part is really crazy, and the coloring, it is like next level. I watched it on 3D. Spoiler part. I just have given him one touch, but he can't figure it out until he sees the entire movie. So it is not.
But I like it. I like it actually, because I think that is something which got me excited a little bit more around this, because honestly, the trailer I've heard that trailer did not do justice to the movie. Trailer does not do any justice to the movie because trailer is very, very random, whereas the movie is actually very, very good. It's supposed to be one of the best Marvel movies ever made. That's what I've heard.
And the best thing is, you are a copywriter and a marketer. The best thing you would like is about the storytelling. Like at the end of the movie, you will realize one of the greatest things. So just watch it.
Awesome. Yeah, he was pretty successful, at least to me. I want to watch the movie Shang-Chi, which is on Disney Hotstar. I think now it's already there, so I'm going to definitely watch it. I'm really excited to watch it now. Spoiler हो गया. I don't know. I didn't feel like a spoiler. मुझे तो पता ही नहीं है क्या है इसका मतलब. So maybe that's another thing. That's the reason it is good. No one knows what to expect. So hopefully, I'm excited about it. But good job, Teeth. Good job explaining about the previous topic, which was about cigarette butts and all the things that you're doing to, save the planet, recycle things. And now also about how you took up the challenge and actually spoke and got people excited about Shang-Chi, the movie, pretty exciting. I had been willing to watch that film, but after listening to you now, especially that oldest person on the planet, kind of interesting, because I got very excited by the movie A Man from Earth. I don't know if people have seen that movie, but A Man from Earth, I highly recommend that movie. Pretty interesting. So guys, I hope you liked tonight's class. Go to the Telegram group. Do share what were the things that you learned and how did this session really help you. Okay, did you feel that this session really helped you to some level to get out of your comfort zone, anything whatsoever? please put it into the Telegram group. I'm waiting out there, and rest. Good night. I'm sorry I couldn't take the session yesterday, but I made it up by tonight, and we're going to meet on Thursday after this. Bye bye, guys. Good night. Take care.